Tommy Fletch. Pete. There's Lockie Hubner come out. So he's in the red shirt. I'd say he'll be back. Straight back into the starting side. Unfortunately, someone's got to go, and it might be Liam LeBlanc, which is unfortunate because he went pretty good too, I thought, when he came off the bench. Snapping people in half in defence. There's big Sean Kepi playing quite well too. Tass. The boys are making their way out onto the field now. Here's Jamie Humphries. The new Rabbitohs number 7, and he's just doing a few stretches there. Might have been all the kick meters he's been doing. He's a bit tight in the legs. Oh, it'd be nice to catch that, mate. It'll make a piece of content, but anyway. And there's big McKaylee, who I thought was quite good as well. 22 runs for 200 metres, 80-something post-contact. So he played well in his 100th game of NRL. And it was a great win. What about the start? 28-0 at half-time. The game was done at half-time. But the second half wasn't that great. And there's Lewis Dodd, the Englishman, who's been playing okay in New South Wales Cup, although they haven't been getting the results. Set up a nice try with a kick out there at Redfern Oval on Saturday.
Well, there's a legend, Stephen Maven from Bunny TV, folks, live at Heffron here.
It's like I'm getting filmed live by the Botany Duck, and I'm filming myself, so it's all right.
One of the prodigal sons of Botany.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious.
All right, and there's Tallis Duncan. He's come out now in the green shirt. I don't know if you can read too much into that, but Tal, he's been playing some good footy too. It's been a good start for these boys. A much improved from what we saw last year. They're winning games 3-1. No one would have thought that. And here's another bloke that might be back too, Ewan Aitken in the 27 there. He's been at a few clubs. He's been at the Dragons. He's been at the Dolphins, and he's followed Wayne Bennett down to South Sydney, and he might be making his Rabbitohs debut very soon. We shall see. Here's Cody Walker and McKaylee coming out. Leva Villi's over there.
He's just in a mood, bubbling in a mood.
Junior Totola, and there he is, Humphries. Our number 7, fit young fella he is. He's been playing well, kicking the ball. His kick meters are phenomenal, as Tony just puts his... I've got Tony here with the binoculars. I'm Tony from the Borough. And, he doesn't sit in the Borough these days, but...
he does. Hang around with him.
Just hang with him, that's all right. And there's Blonky over there too, I've just seen. But we'll take you out, like I said, in a minute. We'll do that now. We'll go out in the field. It's a bit glary here in Maroubra this morning. The rain's holding off, that's the main thing. There's the players over there across the glare. We'll find them, there they are. So I'll just put you on there, and I'll just get my other camera in place take a few pics of the boys. Yeah. Now, I was thinking of some questions to ask the boys, because we've got Junior Totola up from media. We've also got Jack Whiten and Jai Arrow today. Now, I'm going to say to Junior, the master coach, he started you first time last week, and look what happened.
Yes.
They led 28-0. So it was a master stroke, and I don't think Junior's going to take all the credit, but it worked. So I don't think they'll be changing that formula. Junior should be starting, and then, Kepi as well. Sean Kepi continues to impress, and I'm going to ask Junior about that too, about his front row partner. It was all a bit doom and gloom about our forwards, and Kepi's played well.
Ask Jai about the baby that's about to be born.
Yeah, well, that's right. Well, Jai was only up for media a few weeks ago. I thought they would have mixed it up a bit, but anyway, it's good to talk to him.
He likes
and
to have a chat.
He will. So yeah, there he is, Jai Arrow, and he's about to become a father. And it was funny in the last press conference. He said, "I'm going to swap the beer bottle for the milk bottle." But he's really looking forward to it, and yeah, becoming a father, it's a great thing, and I'm sure he's going to be a good dad. And what he has been doing is playing 80 minutes and playing good footy for this team. I had a look at his stats. He did 42 tackles against the Panthers. He ran for over 100 metres, and he played 80 minutes, and that is valuable for this footy team. our State of Origin back rower, who's back from a shoulder injury. And he did say also in that presser that it's good to be injury-free and ready to rip in, and that's what he's been doing. So when you look for people to give credit to for this team's good start, look no further than that bloke there, Jai Arrow, who's on screen. And yeah, so we'll just go through the...
Hi, how are you? Hi Luke, how are you?
Go through. There he is, Jai Gray, the Dally M leader by 1 point, and deservedly so. Could he have done much more? He runs the footy nearly every set of 6. The defence has always got to be on alert when he's got the ball because he might be small in stature, but he's big on dangerous attacking skills. And give him an inch and he'll take a mile. He runs the footy like a demon. He'll score a try, he'll set him up, he can put it on the toe too. And he defends well. Try, save and tackle out there against Penrith. So I do like this kid. And he's come through the pathways. He's a Queenslander. And there was him, Liam LeBlanc and Hazen Mellors all came down from Queensland and they've all worked out quite well. Hazen Mellors made a really nice return on the weekend in Jersey Flegg. He took a great catch and set up a try, and I did have a chat to Dad Vince and Mum. That's him, right? Trell Mitt. He's just trotting into the group. And so there he is, Trell Mitt's back, and he's back with the team, and he's just walking in now, and that's exactly what he's doing. He's rejoined this team after a little bit of an injury worry, and the arms go in the air, and won't he make a difference? I mean, look, people have been talking about, yes, Jai Gray's been good at fullback, but this bloke can play fullback too, don't worry about that. And what he can bring at fullback is some things that Jai can't bring. You know, he's ball playing and he attracts defenders. And the boys are just doing some run-throughs now. And there's Hazen Mellors out there now. I just mentioned him, and there he is. He's next to McKaylee on the outside there. And he only played half a game in the flag. And like I said, he had a good game. He took a high ball, and that's one of his strengths. He's a basketball. You can see how tall he is there. And he's had a horror run with injuries, has Hazen Mellors. There he is right there. I've got him in the thing. I've zoomed in there, him and McKaylee. But yeah, he only played half a game, and I went and spoke to Mum and Dad. I said, what happened? Why did he come off at half time? And I think that was just the plan, to give him half a game of footy. And he went well. And there's Jack Whiten. Jack played well too. He set up AJ for a try in the first half. Good hands out to the left. So wait till we get Latrell back, AJ on the left, Jack Whiten. You've got Cody and you've got Keon all chiming in on that left. That's enormous. Enormous for this team. So yeah. Jackie Whiten. Who else we got there? Pete Mamazelos. Everyone worried about losing Damien Cook, and I think Pete's risen to the challenge lately. He's been playing quite well. Setting up tries, scoring them. And yeah, so for all those people that were saying they haven't got a huge rep on this young fella, well, look what he's been doing lately. And that is playing good footy. And what about Davey coming off the bench and scoring a try? The big fella, the Coogee Wombats Junior. I'm sure Mum Jackie enjoyed that, and the family, Davey Senior. We've got a few raindrops coming down now, which we don't like here on Bunnies TV. But yeah, Davey coming into the game, came on for Junior, scored a try, the big fella. And yeah, he's been playing well also. I'm sure Mum Jackie did the whistle at the ground there for him. Can't miss that. Hopefully I'll see her out there on Friday night. So get out there and support the boys on Friday night. Friday night footy against the Roosters. Doesn't get any better. And it's going to be a huge game. They have started the season opposite to what we have. They are 1-3 and we are 3-1. Who would have thought? Thanks very much. But that's the reality. They didn't play well against the Titans last week. I don't think anyone expected the Titans to beat them as easily as they did, but they did. And now we are 3-1. Latrell up against his old team. What a huge, huge match this promises to be. Trell Mitt makes his return against the Sydney Roosters in a rivalry game that's going to have huge implications for this team. If we can beat this mob and go to 4-1, what a start to the season that will be. A huge start to the season. And who else can we get here on camera? Because we've only got a limited amount of time here, and we'll use it wisely. So yeah, what about Keon's 2 tries on the left? The new look Keon Kalamatangi. Shout out to Dad Izzy, the Eels fan. Poor old Eels aren't going too well, but anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, Keon, he's trimmed down, trimmed, taut and terrific. The mascot junior, 2 tries, and you know, the much talked about Panthers defence had no answer for him out there on Thursday. And I'm sure he'll be up for the Roosters game. He doesn't need to be told how big this is. I'm sure he'll be up for it. Big Keon Kalamatangi. And there's, who's next to him there? We've got Lewis Dodd in the white and also Lever Havili. So there's Lewis and Lever. Yeah. So this coverage is brought to you by the Juniors group of clubs, the Juniors Kingsford, the Juniors Maroubra and the Juniors Malabar. 3 of the greatest clubs in the world. And you're watching this on our Georges camera. Head to georges.com.au for all your camera needs. Or just give them a buzz. Have a chat over the phone and tell them Bunnies TV sent you. Or you can also get the light rail in there to George Street in the city. And they are right opposite the Strand Arcade, the old historic Strand Arcade. And yeah, go in store, check out all their camera gear, get some advice for all your camera needs. George's cameras. And I've got Liam LeBlanc on camera there, and look, I know someone's got to go for Lockie Hubner, and if it is Liam, then I think he's going to be very unlucky because he has played extremely well. Wayne Bennett, the coaching goat, is in the house or on the field. But there he is, Hubner, a 2-game suspension that was questionable, to say the least. So he's had a 2-game holiday early in the season, so I'm sure he'd be keen to get back out there. And what we saw in the first couple of games was pretty good. He'll be back. Lockie Hubner made his NRL debut last year at the Dolphins. And he's continuing his career down here at South. There you go. The light's not too bad now looking across when they go that way. Yeah. Seen LeBlanc at the Pathways both days. He was out there watching his flatmate Johannes Logan in the SG Ball, the boy from Orange who's been playing very well in the SG Ball. They had a 16-all draw with the Warriors, and a bit of a wake-up call for those boys. I know Coach Hogan wasn't happy up in the coach's box. He was fired up. But anyway. Okay, so it's Friday night footy. Rabbitohs v Roosters out there at Accor Stadium. 8 o'clock start. Then on Saturday, we got the Mats and the Ball versus the Dogs. That's away at Hammondville Oval. Harold Mats v Dogs starts at 10 a.m. and then the SG Ball's at 11:30. And it's out at Hammondville. Like I said, it's away, but you can watch that live on Bar TV for subscribers. Then on Sunday, the girls are out at Hills Grammar at Kenshurst. And that's their last game. 10 a.m. the Lisa Fiola girls take on the Bears. 11:30 the Tasha Gale girls take on the Bears also. And the Bears haven't won a game there, so let's hope our girls can finish with a win, both girls' teams. And then Sunday at Redfern, it's a double header, Foundation Club double header. 1 o'clock the Jersey Flegg versus the Roosters. And 3 o'clock the New South Wales Cup v the Roosters. And both of those teams have not had good starts to the year, so they'll be hoping to get some wins on the board. play some good footy and get some wins. So, yeah, plenty of footy this weekend. That's 7 Rabbitohs teams. The 4 junior reps, the 2 senior pathways teams and the NRL. And we'll have the women's on soon. They'll be on. I was talking to Tanya, and she's going to be working with the women's teams, and I'm not sure exactly when they start, but they'll be on soon. Oh, and also thanks to Josephine Majors, who gave me a hand calling some games out there at Redfern on Sunday. She made the trip from Penrith and she did quite well. She knows a few of the girls. She was in the Rabbitohs women's team last year. So, yeah. Footage here of the Rabbitohs, top 30, and like I said, there's a few others in there. Just warming up the legs. I think that's Humphreys in the yellow vest. He might have a little knock. He's got the peak on. Hopefully he's okay. We need him to stay fit and healthy. He's keeping Lewis Dodd in reserve grade at the moment. But if anything happens, Lewis Dodd, I'm sure, will get the call up. I don't want to jinx him, but yeah, there he is. Jamie Humphreys, Manly Junior, grandson of Kevin Humphreys. Dad played NRL too, 3rd generation NRL player. And he's doing the Humphreys name proud, let me tell you. His kick meters are something we haven't had since Reno left, I think. You'll agree with that. Valuable kicking game, the left footer, kicks goals too. I think Latrell might be coming back kicking goals this week. That's another interesting question. I don't know if he's going to kick because of his leg, but if he's fit, I'm sure he'll kick because he's our #1 goal kicker. So Jamie can just worry about playing footy. Now, I'm sure we haven't got long to go because they're starting some ball work. And there's Wayne Bennett over there in the middle of them, of the boys. Just keeping an eye on the lads. So that's the boys in green over here. I'm sure Jez will be walking down soon to tell us, but this is only like just a bit of ball work. Oh. Missed that. All right, so that's the boys there, and the NRL boys are over here. So, Chalmette, he's moving freely.
Today, it's a week away.
Shot there.
Oh, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I hope so. Yeah, he's going to either have to go
On the left side, Ray there.
and I don't think he's missing out. Well, because it's another 4 years.
Would have been Victor been there for sure, I reckon it's going.
But he's not having his gun time.
It probably means 2 or 3 penalties that we won't get either.
Well, that's true, and Hargraves has gone there too, and he was good for at least 3.
Oh, look, isn't it good to see him back running, Trell.
Which one?
Moving freely too, no signs of any leg injury there. And yeah, we wouldn't consider this, well, it's sort of his ball work, I suppose, but it's just a warm-up drill. But the cameras will be off soon, I'd say.
This is where we might be in trouble, because if he gets hit,
And it looks like he's back and he's ready to go.
hopefully the ref doesn't send Mate to the bench. But they're scared. He slips over, you know, and then just as he's slipping over, that's where the tackle player ends up getting him in the head, because, and then we end up with a single.
Oh, the whistle. Whistle's blown. That's not the whistle for us yet. There's Noah. How you going? You're a bit late. You all right?
Here for a while.
Oh, okay. I just didn't see you there.
You've been busy.
I have.
You have been busy.
I have. Now, I'll be up there on Friday night. I'll come and say hello. But how good was, while I've got you, I was going to come and Nola was sitting on the sideline watching. And when Michelle texted me during the game, I wish I was there with you. Did you enjoy that first half?
I would have enjoyed it if they did it again in the second half.
Yeah, I know. It was a bit of a worry. I know the second half. I thought they were going to come home, but
No, but look, Penrith changed their game also. I mean, the second half is never going to be the same as the first.
yeah,
I mean, you've got to you know, you've got to understand
Yeah.
that you can't do that.
No. But 28-0, the game was over, so we it was good anyway.
It was bloody fantastic.
Bloody fantastic. Oh, well, we'll leave you there. That was a nice way to finish the my video.
Opposite each other.